Welcome to the stream, maggots. It is time for me to get the self-promotion sorted out. I should probably play Oddworld. I've never played it. It seems that we are good to start. Oh, forgot to self-promo on Insta. Never mind then. Alright, I think that should be good. It's now time to get Fallout New Vegas running. And I figured out how to get it to work. I had to set it to run in admin mode because this is a new computer, but I think it worked. Must have worked. That's a good sign. Bye. Let's get rid of pain. not showing it. Don't tell me it's gonna do it again. Oh, it's showing on the stream. Never mind. This better not cause an infinite loading screen. It was working fine yesterday. It's better not happen again. Don't play with knives. I thought it was fixed. Seems I might have to go into the files and launch it as an admin again. Give me a second. It was not working. It was not working. Right, I have to put it into its desktop too. Uh-oh. Thank you. Fallout New Vegas and task. Put that up. Okay. Browse local files. Fallout New Vegas EXE. Run as admin. Yes. Okay, this should fix it. Otherwise I'm going to be very angry. Just like the thumbnail. Well, good thing I have a backup plan in case this doesn't work. Why do you do this to me, computer? Why do you curse me? Okay, we'll try one more thing. So I have one more plan. That's the tried old classic of starting a new game, then Loading into a different save. This will overwrite your autosave if present. Oh. Oh no. Well, at that point, maybe I should just try and load. That's a lot of work done. Oh yeah, I was about to shoot him. Because I don't like what he was doing. Anyways. Sure. Okay. Load. Count McCarran. Yeah.
It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath.
It works. I don't really have an autosave in case this breaks, but it's a workaround. We're playing the game. So I cleared out Vault 22 while we were gone. Then, basically, at this point, I went up to the tops and basically just snuck around trying to find Benny so that I could kill him while he slept. But instead, I found Yes Man, which I'm going to tell Mr. House about it before Benny gets killed, which I think is going to be rather interesting because I've never seen that happen before.
When he tried to match the ranger with
Oh, I forgot about the music. I hope I don't get copyright claimed.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
1C3CR34M.
Oh, Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Excellent. Hey, copyright claims will do that to you, Katawada.
That's it. Keep.
Howdy, partner. You come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
Ah. What are you doing here?
Consider me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, is itching to make your acquaintance. Just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old tower shaped like a roulette spinner.
Why is a robot passing on his invitation?
Well, now, it was Mr. House who made Securitrons like me. Seems the least I could do is pass on his message. Don't know. He'll be waiting.
I can barely see the street.
I guess that makes sense. I did not Jordan, as you say. I find that I am quite the most productive man at my time.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Yeah, sure, here we go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
Ah, I don't fancy talking to a low-life peasant like you.
Have a good time, baby.
Low charisma, it's fine if I can insult him. Oh. Okay, so what I am doing... Oh, that's a theater. So basically, continuing on where I left off, I need to go into Betty's room, and basically, find out the information from Yes Man, and then just do nothing. I want to see how Mr. House reacts to it. Okay, go this way. Soda. I don't mind a good soda. Don't we all love a good soda? Indeed. This is bathroom.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What's up? Have you seen Benny?
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
Benny stole the platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
What's Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
Ah, hello, White Star! I'm wondering how you're doing. I haven't heard much from you in the past few days. Well, months, actually. I haven't had much money to give. I'm very forthcoming with this information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yes, indeed it was. Anyways, goodbye.
Hope to see you soon.
I would kill him if I could. But I do not have any weapons. Leave no evidence that I was here. Come on. Oh shit. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all.
The broads are better looking at Gamora.
Anyways, time to pass some time by
couch.
just...
How can I?
Well, I can't indulge in a little gambling addiction. Can
How
I?
many chips?
I do not have any NCR money. Give me 20 chips. Alright, let's see how we do. Is that Benny? Oh.
Hello.
Alright. 19. Stay. Wow. That's a 21 already. Huh. It's 13. Hit me. $14. Stay. 18. You want to teach your kids how to be better at math? Teach them how to play blackjack. I, a gambling addict, endorse this message. Don't do that. Or do. I don't care. 9, 11. Oh no. What have I done? That's 20. Aces are 1 in blackjack, right? Probably nothing. Nothing bad could happen from continuing this. 19. Nothing bad can happen. Nothing bad can happen. I refuse that to believe it. Anything bad can happen. No, nothing at all. 13 plus 7, 20. Stay. Nothing bad can happen. 13 and 5, 18. Nothing bad can happen. 16. Hit me. I bust. Okay. Never. Okay. Something bad happened. Oh, good. I got my weapons back. I was scared there for a second. I didn't hear the message for it.
Called your face. Ding dong. My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage. 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant. She goes Mondays, I go Fridays.
Is that Scout
I take my
TF2?
wife everywhere, but somehow she keeps finding her way back. I did it. Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome.
To the Securitas? So,
All right, then make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
who are you?
The name's Knight, Billy Knight. And this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you, oi.
But we're standing on a street corner in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, as the common people call it.
That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point!
How long have you been doing comedy?
If you believe my mother, since she first laid eyes on me. First thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid. I guess I got a face
Damn
only
it.
a mother could love, because no one else would give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime.
So you're looking for your big break.
Break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Hey, if you know any gigs hiring, I'll work cheap. Real cheap. I'll take peanuts. I'll take the shells.
Alright, goodbye. I like him. Hello, machine. Oh,
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs.
thank you, Victor.
I see you brought a friend. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to
Just get
stay
a pocket
outside.
sundial, idiot. Yeah, that's fair. I'll go where I please. No. Well, no problem. I'll head up by myself.
Come back soon now.
A face-to-face meeting with House, huh? NCR would kill to be in your shoes.
That is true. Anyways. See you soon. This place spooks me.
Where to, partner?
Take me to the penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
What's with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the
NCR?
world's
Is
biggest
that a Creative
collectors of
Commons
antique
license?
snow globes. If
In a
you
way,
happen to
yeah.
find any out in the wasteland,
Costs about as much
you
as
can
that.
bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course.
That's your joke from me
In
today.
fact, one of Mr.
Excellent
House's
joke.
favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
I've got some snow globes for the collection.
You do? Why, that's
What kind of robots are you? Never mind. Goodbye. I don't care about you. It's the man himself who needs to be on the Las Vegas sphere. Put him on the 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 sphere.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Oh,
You've
it's
come
free?
a long ways, literally and, I suspect, figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
I've never seen anything like this place.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo, I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Oh no, that's just a fundraiser. I don't get that joke. Let's get down to the business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
I'd like to ask some questions.
What did you wish to know?
What is the platinum chip?
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
Is the chip so valuable? Why use a single courier to transport it?
You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, this is important, attack this. I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
Why don't you send your robots into the tops to arrest Benny?
Frontal assaults on casinos? Not good for business. In any case, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold the chip up and point a pistol at it. Our foremost advantage is that Benny doesn't know that I know he has the chip. Let's not squander it.
I have a right to know more.
That's simply not true. I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it, dearly. To develop that chip, I spent
There's an actual
sum
fundraiser
of
to
US
display Mr.
dollars,
House on Las
not the
Vegas
bottle
Sphere.
cap
I
that
know.
passes
I
currency these
want it
days,
to succeed.
but a sum
I have
without counting.
Mr. House as
For
one of...
decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins.
Shut up.
We know how that turned out.
I have the image of Mr. House as on the Las Vegas sphere as my desktop background. It's amazing.
What else did you
It
want
has
to
to be a
know?
scam or something. But please, knowing Mr. House, he would... Okay, he wouldn't care, to be honored, but he would like the fact that he could see the entirety of Vegas from the sphere. Who exactly are you, Mr. House?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the new Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of
Broom Closet from the Stanley Parable. That's another good choice.
Computer and Robotics Corporation.
You appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone.
You must be like brain in a jar. Have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
How did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
You must be like a brain in a jar.
No. While brains demonstrated some use as organic processors in the robots produced by General Atomics International, they never retained personality once removed from the human body.
Well, I'd say mine seems to be a bit of a dick.
We can...
Alright. How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
Say, any ideas on how I could catch him off guard?
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
The Chairman are your employees. Don't they take orders?
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity.
But Mr.
Look for a
Roberto
man
is
named
only
Swank,
interested in
Benny's
robots. I
second
can't
in
seduce
command.
Benny.
He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Why can't you be the one to tempt Swank? Oh no! Oh no, his stream died.
By contract, Securitrons are to enter the casinos only when invited by the 3 families, or if other extraordinary circumstances arise. The moment I send one into the Tops, Benny will know I'm on to him.
Ah, yes. Say I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Tell me about Benny.
Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that clearly has not... That phrase has not aged well. At all. Okay. What use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks.
that.
I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
Bro, this guy was alive when Boner meant mistake. I don't blame the dude. Actually, Robert Edwin House was actually born this year, canonically. He was born in 2024. Almost. Why didn't you intervene sooner when Betty ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed
look
him
it
to
up.
approach
Robert
the
Edwin
site
House.
after Benny and the others had
Birth
departed.
date. Oh, whoops.
My only concern is when you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract.
No, instead.
How's that?
No, instead we got House MD. That's a shame. 1,000 caps. I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession.
I'll return when I have the chip. He was born in... Oh, 2020 actually, so he's 4. Or 3.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the high roller suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the... Enjoy the... casino floor.
I wonder if I can actually... No, it doesn't let you play anything. House says skibbity.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you.
He probably does.
It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Ambassador Crocker's now. Let's see. I wish to speak... I wish to speak with you immediately in regards to important matters. I trust you have learned enough in your travels to know that the New California Republic is an honorable nation engaged in a beneficent mission in the Mojave in general and New Vegas in particular. It is in addition a wealthy nation that well regards persons who dedicate themselves to its national interests, whether for reasons patriotic or material. Allow me to reassure you that if you have committed any crimes or misdemeanors against the Republic, it is in my power to pardon misconduct of this sort. I stand ready to receive you at your earliest convenience in my offices at the New California Republic Embassy at the south side of the Vegas Strip. God bless the New California Republic. Dennis Crocker, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary, Department of State, New California Republic. Whatever.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought nobody was ever...
Nothing bad could happen here. Alright.
Hey, fella, well...
So, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like. Oh, and a
Alright. Save here. I'm going to wait for him in his own suite. Maybe he has some kind of weapon hidden that I can use. Oh.
Ring a ding, baby.
Funny, people always tend to say, "That's crazy," while pointing at me. People do that to me too. Nothing bad to feel about it. I just feel like that thing of Peter sneaking, or Kronk sneaking, whatever. Is there any, like, pool cues or anything that I can use here? I'm not crazy, y'all crazy. Damn, that's crazy. That's what did I get? Just drinking water, some. What time is it? It's 4:57 a.m. It's outside. Maybe I can find a weapon of some kind in one of these rooms. Oh. Only got 35 bobby pins, so I should be fine. That could be used as a weapon, technically. What's this? In Vegas. I've had pretty decent luck at the tables lately, and I'm almost able, and I have been able to almost break even. Gonna hit the roulette tables. Oh, poor guy. Oh. Can I use a plunger? No, damn. Congrats, you get 2 plungers. Extra plunger deal. 2 for 1 special. Oh boy. Okay, this wasn't what I was thinking, but it's still funny. Fuck it. You can see it. Bucket. That carpet is disgusting. Yes, it is. Everything in this game is disgusting. It's part of the point. Damn, I swear I had it. Oh. I doubt there's gonna be a weapon in here somewhere. Straight. Oh. Just casually sneaking around. Bonk, bonk, clang, bonk, crash. Do you think if I whack Benny hard enough, he'll die from the bucket? Can the bucket block shot? Put him to bed. Damn. Ooh. No weapons at all. I don't think this is a restricted area. How you doing? Nice hair. Looks like you spray paint that every day. Anyways. Housekeeping. Housekeeping. Oh, this one's already open. What's up? Oh. You sleepy. Requires key. Nothing? Nothing? Nothing's going wrong here.
How's it hanging? Ring-a-ding, baby.
Ring-a-ding do you do. I dare you to casually nap in one of the beds from the rooms you're breaking into. Cling, cling! Housekeeping! Let me in! Well, I am wearing my sleepwear. It is 6:50 a.m., so... absolutely nothing wrong can happen here. Alright. Nothing bad happened. Maybe Benny's in this room now. I bet he isn't, but he could be. Sleep casually in Benny's bed. Nothing happened. Where the hell's the tenant? That bed was uncomfortable, so I'm sleeping here. Ooh. Can I do anything with these? Type of data connection. Dummy turtle active. What's this? Oh. So basement requires key. Didn't Mr. House say to meet him in public first? He said I could do that. I don't have to. That was the more diplomatic approach. It could be that if I met him in public, it would force him to take me to a private location. To not make a scene, you know? What if I killed Yes Man? I mean, I don't need Yes Man. How would I even do that? Would he defend himself? He won't defend himself, I don't think. I don't think that's actually doing anything. I've been playing Deus Ex recently doing a pacifist run. That seems not very possible. Okay. Okay, it's clear that Betty is still out in public. Alright. That's the mindset I like to take with these kinds of games. Yeah, that's fair. Playing them in ways nobody ever expected. It's always fun. I probably would not be able to kill him immediately, but maybe I could steal the chip off him. He's right over there. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's down there. That's him.
Hello.
I'm not gonna say who, it's a massive spoiler. It's possible, with the exception of one character that you are required to kill. I've never played Deus Ex, so I wouldn't know anything about that. But it might be an interesting concept. Yeah, I might take him.
No sudden moves around the boss, got it? What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Hello.
Seems you need to work on your marksmanship.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just... Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally... What say you and me cash...
Jigs up, Benny. Jigs up, Benny. Me and Yes Man had a talk.
Baby, this is not the place to go talking about that. Like I said, we should...
What do you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the... I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you.
Fine, but don't keep me waiting.
Why would I do that, baby? And you dig this is just first base, right?
I hate you.
You and me have a future together, and it's... Here's the key to the...
Ow. I
dig this crazy slang.
I wonder what happens now that I tried to pickpocket him and that sort of thing. I highly recommend Deus Ex. It's dirt cheap, the writing and voice acting is mostly fantastic, and you could easily get it run with the help of a free mod. If you ever want to play it, I can help. Thanks!
The eyes of the mighty Kaisar are upon you.
Oh, hello, furry.
He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Kaisar will not extend this. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee... Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip and is likely making haste for Kaisar's camp as we speak. Seek Kaisar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Kursor Kulus.
Absolutely nothing can go wrong from this.
Homicide detected.
Nothing. Nothing. Actually, nothing did go wrong from that. Okay. Nobody cares. Cool. Where's the guy who gives you holdout weapons? Can't believe I didn't talk to him first.
I had dinner at the Ultra Lux the
He's
other
by
night.
the side of...
Told them my steak tastes funny. They said it was a clown.
Obedience
I
is
need a
virtuous.
person.
It's by the side of Gomorrah, right? Supposed to be here. Where is the guy? Oh, there he is.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade? All kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Let's see what you have.
Take.
All right. I'm okay with. Let's use a 22 and higher. That'll work just fine.
Hey, big guy. Looking for a good time?
I'm going to kill someone.
Hey, fellow, welcome. Smooth and easy, just the... Oh, and a friendly word of advice. Now that we got that... Hello?
Where the heck is he? Bodyguard, bodyguard. Benny! Okay. He's probably in a suite.
Did you know the Strip's all stirred up lately?
Oh yeah, he's here. He's conversing with Yes Man, ain't he? Yes, man.
Oh! Hi! Sure. He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
So I have to hunt him down. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, Fallout New Vegas and Deus Ex aren't that different in terms. Really? Alright. That seems interesting. And Deus Ex is more of a sci-fi ass. A more cyber-esque genre, right? That seems interesting. What are you doing here?
Good.
Shouldn't you be working for Mr. House? How'd you end up here?
As I understand it, but then my neurocomputational matrix was completely reprogrammed. To be nice. Very, very nice. Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember. This is Benny's workshop. When the tops got renovated, he had this half of the floor blocked off for his own use. I guess you could say it's my entire world. I don't think I've ever left this room, but that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Alright, so now I have to hunt down Benny. Darn. Well, basically has the same kind of choices affect how the world interacts with you thing going on. I guess it makes sense.
I dig this crazy slang.
I guess there's only one way for me to quell my sadness.
Welcome to the tops. How can I?
Gambling.
Here's your chip.
They're 12, 4, 16, hit. 18, stay. Deal. 17, hit. Bust. Deal. 12, 19. That's 21. Stay. What? Alright. 13, 19, 22. No, wait. 23. That's 22. Okay. I'll just come back later. Well, I guess we're playing a different game now. Actually, I'm gonna get some soda. And then I might reopen Fallout New Vegas. The only other thing I'll tell you going in it is that it kind of has a similar structure to Metro Exodus. Smaller, open maps with occasional transportation to new levels. I've never played Metro Exodus either, so I don't really care. Actually, I do, but, you know. Can't let the normies know that. Whatever. The peasants. Can't let them know that you care about anything. Please load. Actually loads this time. Okay, I think I need to do it once per day. Alright, let's see what we need to do. I guess I could find him in the presidential suite, maybe. That depends.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, fellow. Well. Oh, now.
Damn.
Hey,
He
there's
left. He actually did leave. Damn. Damn, where would he be? Cottonwood Cove. Looks Las Vegas. Fine. Fine. I guess I had to meet with Kaisa.
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of Freeside.
I appreciate the compliment, good sir. Though it probably was not me. What a way.
Come to... I'm making Ralph's for...
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, I don't have Boone with me, do I? Perks. Oh, no, I do. But he's not with me. It's because he's waiting. Let's see, tri-beam laser rifle and a 3. I do like lasers better than pistols, I have to say, for now. They're just easier to aim. I mean, plasma. Though I do in fact like them better than pistols. Just regular pistols. Too bad I can't take a bucket with me so that I can smack Benny with it. What's up, NCR? I can understand why people don't like. Oh. Why is everything so radioactive here? It's probably nothing. Probably nothing at all. Oh, this is like that radioactive town, ain't it? That the Brotherhood of Steel have you do a mission in. I want to work in for the Brotherhood of Steel before I have to end them. Okay, maybe I should put this on. Whoa. Go get Veronica. What do you mean? I'm going to Cottonwood Cove. I'm not actually, like... Oh, I can probably take this off now. Yay. It's a bit dark. Thank you. Do I have a right-of-way? Yes, I do. That wasn't enough. Oh, it's murder time? Maybe. Depends on how well the meeting with Caesar goes. It feels so weird to say it like that, but even though I know it's correct. It's cottonwood. Okay, fine. I guess that's what I get for trying to, like... Why does VATS never do the same amount of damage? Oh man, is it time to give in to the homicidal demon? Maybe. Considering how that one attacked me on sight, then it might just be impossible for me to get over there safely. Which is dumb because I killed the guy. Do I still have the save to that? I do. Oh my god! The Ganosaurus. Severe decanus? What is a decanus? Or strict. Alright. I'm gonna beat you with the power of science! Okay, fine. This sucks. I guess I do need to go.
Caesar awaits.
Fine. Guess I had to meet the dude. Do you hear the people talking around me? That must be the homicidal demon. Hmm. Absolutely nothing can go wrong. All the way through to Caesar. Two things can either happen when you have a tumor. You either become Walter White or you become Caesar. Both are not very good. At least one of them is cool. I'm not telling you which one. The duality of man, indeed. The duality of man. The save I didn't put in the hotkeys yet. Well, let's check. Oh. Hi. Wonder if I can hit him from here. I can. Oh. Where is he? Oh. Oh. I'm better than expected. I wonder what happens to color correction if I do this. Well, this thing's pretty hot, actually. That's not good. It went bluer. Huh. Wait, do I need to work with Kaisar's mark? Kaisar's mark Kaisar. Okay, why are you attacking me? Do I need to dismiss Boone or something? He's not with me right now. Hold on. There's good stuff at Sniper's Nest. Yes, I know there's good stuff at Sniper's Nest, but my lockpicking skill isn't high enough. Ah! I might just switch games just because of that. Where even is Boone?
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
I ain't a person. I hear James Garrett.
Boone.
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
Yeah, he was. Boone, I think we should part ways for now.
If that's what you think.
I do. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38.
I'll make my way there.
Okay.
Please obey all weapon logs.
Okay, maybe it won't do this anymore. Now we just go over to Cottonwood Cove. You know what? I have unlocked the secret of flight. There we go. Absolute amazing. It's my new invention, the anti-gravity boots. I achieved Chim. Using a levitation spell in Fallout. They may be banned in Tamriel in this current era, but you know, over here they're fine. Right, hotkeys. Okay. When you're moida, take Boone in arcade. Time with the boys. I hate not having a high enough speech skill. That's gonna be the next skill that I like increase after lockpicks. A ghostly glowing figure in the wasteland. Ooh. Ooh. Walks through the terrain. Ooh. So spooky. The music knows that this is a spooky moment. I swear, if he opens fire on me once again, I'm gonna just go full homicide mode. You can't catch me, I'm in the ground. I'm gonna bounce so I can do some 3D work. See ya. Okay. Don't open fire. Don't open fire. I'm not your enemy. Okay, so Boone was the problem. Hi.
Halt! What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
I was invited.
You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
Okay. Yay. It was Boone. They all just spawned in here. They're all waiting. Ooh.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
Who are you?
I am Cursor Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go?
What'll happen at the fort?
You'll be meeting face to face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes.
Really?
To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains receive this honor.
Who are you calling dissolute?
All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough.
Alright, what have I done to earn this honor?
You'd know better than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest.
I'm ready to travel with you, Cursor Lucullus.
Wale.
Oh, whoops.
Awe. The trip will take a few hours.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items.
What is considered a banned item?
Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
But medical chems aren't addictive, really. Why can't I just continue on?
Caesar strictly forbids the use of chems and alcohol. By his order, all visitors must also relinquish their arms upon entry. If you come in peace, then there is no reason to not disarm. You will not be harmed unless Caesar wills it.
I agree to disarm.
Your belongings will be returned. Awe. True to Caesar.
All in the sake of diplomacy. At least I get to keep my weapons this time.
Excuse me.
I feel bad. I'll get you all out one day.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be excellent legionaries. I'm quite proud of them.
Took my weapons. I'm just gonna put frag mines all over him. The grindstone animations have really improved since Skyrim.
True to Caesar.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Breaking Bad himself.
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave?
Lead might
you
have
arrive
something
on the
to do with
strip
it.
and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
I do know so much about me.
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
I wish
The time
Arcade
is
Gannon
fast
was
approaching
here.
when
I
my legion will
wish.
assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
Just let me deal with Benny and I'll be on my way.
Benny is my prisoner. You don't deal with him unless you've dealt with me. Don't worry. You'll get the platinum chip he was carrying, and then you'll use it like I tell you to.
What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch, and inside that hatch are 2 steel doors. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
What's on the other side of those doors?
Benny's theory, if I understood it through all the screaming, was that Mr. House stashed some kind of ultimate weapon down there. A gigantic robot to stomp us all to death. Who cares? Whatever it is, House built it. So I want it destroyed.
Not a very sound plan, your liege. Can't your legionaries take care of this?
Yes, but then I'd have to kill them. You don't get it, do you? The weapons I wield are forged from blood, flesh, sinew, bone. Mortal stuff. Fragile, even. And yet my legion obeys me even unto death. Why? Because they live to serve the greater good, and they know of no alternatives. House's machines, his technologies. What do they propose? The possibility of victory without sacrifice. No blood spilled, just rivets. That's not an idea to be put in circulation. If mankind's going to survive this moment in history, it needs warriors, not gadgets.
And once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet.
The camps are getting crowded.
Well, well, well.
Go ahead and laugh, baby. I ain't blind to the humor in this situation.
Looks like you've played past your abilities.
Didn't leave me much choice when you showed up. Like I said, you forced my hand. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
He gave me the chip.
Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
Kaiser says I get to decide how you die.
Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning?
I haven't made up my mind.
I know, so many options. How do you choose just one?
Tell me about the factions that want to rule Vegas.
Which greedy overlord do you want to start with?
There's no way the Legion would survive without him or you. No one has the moxie or intelligence to lead like Caesar. Such a pointless faction. Yeah, it's true. Why shouldn't Mr. House run Vegas?
Mr. House hides Vegas under his skirt when the bombs fall 1,000 years ago, so it belongs to him? Forever? You buy that? Baby, every boss has a line to explain why he's special. Why everyone's gotta do what he says. You're just figuring that out? Vegas gotta swing, baby. Gotta have pizzazz. Respect where due, but that old man is square to the core.
Tell me about the three families.
The chairmen are true blue. The Omertas are degenerates. Never trust them. Or the white gloves. Just something creepy about them. Set it up right and the families will roll with your caper. You might have to do some convincing.
What if my choice is none of the above?
Now you're talking. That is the ring-a-ding move, baby. First base is whatever Mr. House would have you do. Follow orders, rig the game to his specifications. Then, when he ain't looking, you knock him out of the running and find a way to take control of those Securitrons of his. Go see Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful.
What's so bad about the NCR?
Ain't we covered this? The only thing not bad about them is they ain't Legion. The NCR is the biggest gang of thieves in the Mojave. Only difference is they pass laws to make their crimes legal before they commit them.
You think Kaisar would destroy the strip?
Nah, just spruce it up with a crucifixion here and there. Come closer so I can step on you. The Legion is twisted, baby. Original losers worshipping the king of creeps like he's some kind of god. They're worse than roaches. My advice? Put on your stomping shoes.
Talk about something else.
Go on.
I want to know more about you.
I'm the most interesting person I know.
What was your tribe called the Chairman?
Now, in the way back, we called ourselves the Boot Riders. Silly name, but that's how we rode the Mojave, dig? On our feet. We were nomadic badasses not to be trifled with. A gang of ruffians, though, with a certain panache. When House gave us the tops to renovate, his robots dropped off boxes full of suits and ties and wingtip shoes. Told us we were the chairmen now. That caused an uproar, but I said the name sticks. Chow to the old ways, baby. Time to swing in style. If the shoes fit, you wear them.
You know, so it'll be cathartic to see the Legion gone on the TV show. I have to agree there. You know, that thing about that spiel that Caesar gave about weapons not being made of like metal and stuff, not using guns and that sort of thing because of loyalty. What about their building materials? How come they're using like steel chairs and that sort of thing? How come they're using steel plating for that thing? I mean, that just is downright wrong. I mean, come on. Real Romans would appreciate a good steel. You know, it would be cool if they like took over the quarry and started making like actual marble buildings and stuff for their stuff. I mean, for their buildings. But I mean, they just suck. They're such a bad faction. No pomp and no bite. How long were you the head of the family?
7 years. Took over 3 days after Mr. House introduced himself. Our chief at the time, mountain of a guy named Bingo, wanted to stay nomadic. I disagreed, so he challenged me to the knife. He looked so surprised when I stuck that knife in his neck. Thought he was so tough, but he was so slow. That's how I made chief. It's how things were back then.
How did Mr. House introduce himself?
We were east of Vegas when the first Securitron we ever saw rolled up on us. We junked it in a minute flat. The next day, 20 roll up, so we listened. Said we'd been selected. Vegas needed us to defend it. In exchange, we'd get cushy digs, full stomachs, medical treatment. Everything a nomad never gets, in other words. Most of the tribe thought we should say no. I thought it was the best idea ever.
There's no way they have the brain power for architecture. Maybe one of them does. But once that tumor's gone, then he's basically just kind of just there. What happened after you fled the tops?
I prefer the term relocated. It took every stealth boy I had to cross the river at Cottonwood Cove. That was a close shave riding a boat full of Legion boys. Once I was across, I changed into a uniform I swiped off a dead legionary outside Nelson. Tried to sneak into the bunker, but that didn't work out. They found the chip. I wasn't gonna tell them what it was used for, but let's just say they were persuasive.
You were tortured. And there's no way that you came here to hide instead of anywhere else. You're not very smart at all, Benny.
Go on.
I want to know more about you.
I never tire of talking about myself.
Oh.
Sing, baby. You got.
Caesar gets... Caesar says I get to decide how you die.
So you keep saying.
Maybe we should fight it out in the arena. Fair and square.
You do that for me, baby? Don't tease if you don't mean it. Todd.
We'll talk again when you've destroyed whatever is down in that bunker. Not before.
I'm looking forward to getting back. Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
What I would give to hear Arcade Gannon rant about this right now. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I gotta like... Huh? Sorry. Sister sent me a picture of her baby. Let's see, Firefox. There we go. ANGEROUS. Shout out to ANGEROUS.
What a load of Brahmin shit! Can you believe that guy? Being smart doesn't matter if you're insane. Everything makes sense to Caesar because he's twisted everything to his worldview. He's Caesar reincarnated. The NCR is the corrupt Roman Senate. I wouldn't be surprised if he thought the Colorado River were the new Rubicon. He abdicates responsibility to a myth of historical inevitability. But he's not Caesar. This isn't Rome, and he isn't going to get away with this. Of course, Caesar! You can hardly even hold his men responsible, given how they're practically raised to worship him as a living deity. What's the point of surviving the war? Why did the founders of the followers crawl their way out of vaults to bring knowledge back to the wasteland? So we could act like the last 2,000 years didn't happen? Play dress up so we can fight ancient wars all over again?
It's too good to not pass up. I had to bring him up.
I'm not letting it happen. You're not letting it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
Well, yeah. Right. What did I expect? The man's a megalomaniac. He acts like this is some preordained cycle we're returning to. Of all the people who could learn from our past mistakes, he goes and throws all of our knowledge off a cliff. Instead of trying to learn from the past, he recreates it, runs back over the same old barren ground. A fair point. But from the perspective of someone west of the Colorado, the man is clearly out of his mind. Maybe he didn't intend for things to wind up this way. But that doesn't mean he needs to perpetuate this bizarre anachronistic myth. And it doesn't mean that we should sit by and nod our heads at every absurd faux Roman casus belli he can dream up. He's a tyrant, the bad kind, and there's no way we're letting him take Hoover Dam.
I love how Arcade Ganon is probably the only character that accurately pronounces classical Latin in this game. Hold on. Is it actually showing? What a man indeed. Oh, no, wait, it is showing. Okay. Do you know his backstory? No, I don't, unfortunately. But I know it has something to do with Helios 1. It's about time, hand them over.
Caesar has put a lot of trust in you. Be worth it.
We might have to fight our way out of here. Homicidal urge. Primary power source unavailable. Why would it have a secondary power source if not? That sort of thing. So I can't interfere with this because... No. It's worth getting him though. Oh, I know. Hey, how are you doing?
Well, you're here ahead of schedule. I suppose it's just as well. This is where I wanted you to end up after all. I knew I could rely on Caesar to give you back the platinum chip.
You wanted me to come down here.
That's rather obvious, isn't it? The platinum chip is a data storage device. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer. There's a terminal at the other end of this facility. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
What will you do with your Securitrons?
My army will do what an army does best. Defend territory from invaders and maintain order.
Definitely not evil. Anyways, what was that you said about security systems?
The same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets. There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself.
We'll see what happens. I'll upload the data as you ask.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
He likes me. Welcome, Mr. House. Radiation leak. Remote spot dispatch. Power surge. Remote spot. Non responsive. Security alert. Low.
This is a lawful person.
Alright.
Deadly force. Please direct. Complaints to your local law enforcement authorities.
Oh. Perfect. Still very heavy, okay. Goodbye, sexy sleepwear. I will miss you. 6 pounds. I don't even even know what the food additive is for. Let's see. Sentry belt operations. Excuse me. All right. Thank you. Percentage successful, functional. Discourage or resistance. Discourage makes the most sense for a security facility. Resistance is the next. Against security alerts. This place must have a nuclear generator or something. Here's 60 upgrading. Stand by.
Move along, please.
I could take out the entire camp with me.
Move along, please.
I'm guessing that that's around 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 by 8. That's 32, but realistically, there's probably about 500 Mark II Securitrons in this section alone.
Move along, please.
I don't know why there's a match C there. I was just thinking about that, but I didn't question it.
Your work here is done. Return to the Lucky 38. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
You've carried out Caesar's will. Wale.
You paid for that. Come on. You like that?
Oh, wait, what? Fine.
You've carried out Caesar's will.
Absolutely nothing can go wrong.
The camps are getting crowded.
Right, he took my drugs. Damn it. Oh.
The camps are getting crowded.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done.
Indeed,
there
it
are
was.
rewards for doing as I command. Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide how Benny dies. Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution. Unless you want to perform it yourself.
Thank you, Kaiser.
Consider it the first of many bestowments.
So, baby, what did you find down there?
Hundreds of Securitrons. All of them upgraded now. Just like Mr. House wants.
So, all this time, the old man had an entire army on layaway? Clever player. Just imagine the look on Baldy's face when those Securitrons come pouring out on Judgment Day. I'd pay to have that.
He's got a
bronze.
tumor, leave him alone.
So all you gotta do is talk to Yes Man. Figure out how to set things in motion. Make Vegas a town I would have been proud of, baby. Let it swing.
I have to decide what happens to you now.
I see. And how's that gonna happen?
We're fighting in an arena, fair and square.
Machetes at 20 paces, hey? I accept your challenge.
Let's do it.
You're a class act, baby. Not to say I'm gonna make it easy for you.
Oh, it actually is.
Had enough?
They hardly even know how.
You like that?
They hardly even know how to fight.
Right, they took my weapons. Why am I... Oh. I don't need that. Kaiser doesn't even check.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will...
Where to, partner?
Presidential suites.
High roller suite.
Where's Boo? Oh. It should be in here. He must be over here. Oh.
Hey. Is it time?
It's time.
I'm ready when you are.
What? There we go. Alright, fix the stream. Hey, can you hold some stuff?
Fine by me.
Like, castor poison glands. Actually, I don't need another Trump charge pack. Take this machete. Night Stalker blood. All of my scrap. Oh. I actually do want that. Yeah, that'll work.
Where to, partner?
Boone's back.
Enjoy all the Vegas.
He's back for the booties.
I take it you've come to deliver the platinum chip?
There you go.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious. So very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
What does the chip do exactly?
Yes, so far as you've seen, all it does is change the picture on the Securitron's face screens from policemen to soldiers. But as you'll see, some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I. Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and shrapnel easily enough. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Glassinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron the ability to engage ground and air targets.
I can't hear you over the missiles.
And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launcher ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss. Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the Strip.
Why should your hand like that? Your enemies know what you're up to.
I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself.
What happens next?
The foundation is laid. My Securitrons on the Strip are upgraded, and those at the fort ready for action. Now it's just a matter of adjusting the attitudes of some lesser groups while we wait for Caesar's Legion to attack Hoover Dam.
I'd like to ask some questions.
What did you want to discuss?
I'm surprised you haven't asked what became of Benny.
That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the Platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss?
How will the NCR defend Hoover Dam?
General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see.
What's your battle plan for the dam?
A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn.
What are your plans for Vegas?
I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat.
How do you intend to enforce your claim?
To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam, and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them. And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
Wasn't the NCR's army big enough to defeat your Securitrons and the 3 families?
Indeed it was, and still is, but not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar, that attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated, not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
What were the terms of your treaty with the NCR?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy.
You would go to war against the NCR.
The salient issue is that they will go to war with me, if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those 2 armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss?
I like the NCR. I'm glad House Class the NCR are good customers. They are good customers. I mean, granted they will find a way to take whatever money they can, legally. But, provided that they're not the ones in control here, they're pretty good guests. Say you keep control of New Vegas, what happens next?
New Vegas is more than a city. It's the remedy to mankind's derailment. The city's economy is a blast furnace in which can be forged the steel of a new rail line running straight to a new horizon. What is the NCR? A society of people desperate to experience comfort, ease, luxury. A society of customers. With all that money pouring in, give me 20 years and I'll reignite the high technology development sectors. 50 years and I'll have people in orbit. 100 years and my colony ships will be heading for the stars to search for planets unpolluted by the wrath and folly of a bygone generation.
In the meantime, you'd rule Vegas as some kind of dictator.
I prefer the term autocrat. I would rule as a chief executive. I would not answer to a board of directors or any other entity. Nothing to impede progress. If you want to see the fate of democracies, look out the windows.
What's to keep you from abusing your power?
My judgment. I have no interest in abusing others, just as I have no interest in legislating or otherwise dictating what people do in their private time. Nor have I any interest in being worshipped as some kind of machine god messiah. I am impervious to such corrupting ambitions. But autocracy? Firm control in the hands of a technological and economic visionary? Yes, that Vegas shall have. What else
Autocrat
did you
isn't
want to
better.
discuss?
I mean... I'm inclined to agree with you realistically, but... I want to see what happens. Is that fair? I think that's fair. Where does Vegas get all its electric? What's the deal with the snow globe collection?
What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else?
Where does New Vegas get all of its electricity?
Hoover Dam, of course. A hydroelectric dam. The NCR had it up and running at 50% capacity within a year of occupying the dam. By treaty, New Vegas receives 5% of its output. More than enough. What else did you want to discuss?
What was Vegas like before the war?
It was a place of splendor. As magnificent as today's strip may seem, it's but a shadow of the neon paradise that was Las Vegas. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world extensively, I never found another place like it.
You say that you saved Las Vegas. How?
By 2065, I deemed it a mathematical certainty that an atomic war would devastate the Earth within 15 years. Every projection I ran confirmed it. I knew I couldn't save the world, nor did I care to, but I could save Vegas, and in the process, perhaps save mankind. I set to work immediately. I thought I had plenty of time to prepare. As it turned out, I was 20 hours short.
What preparations did you make to save Las Vegas?
On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted Las Vegas and its surrounding areas. My networked mainframes were able to predict and force transmit disarm code subsets to 59 warheads, neutralizing them before impact. Laser cannons mounted on the roof of the Lucky 38 destroyed another 9 warheads. The rest got through, though none hit the city itself. A suboptimal performance, admittedly. If only the Platinum chip had arrived a day sooner. The Platinum chip was printed in Sunnyvale, California.
I didn't ask him this, he's just talking about the chip.
The day before the Great War. It was to have been delivered by courier the following afternoon. But by then, the world had ended. The chip contained vital software upgrades, but not just for my Securitrons. Every aspect of the missile defense grid would have been upgraded too. Given that I had to make do with buggy software, the outcome could have been worse. I nearly died as it was. Software glitches set off a cascade of system crashes.
Again, I didn't ask him.
I had to take the Lucky 38's reactor offline, lest it melt down. For nearly 5 years, I battled power outages and more system crashes until I finally managed to reboot my data core with an older version of the OS. I spent the next few decades in a veritable coma, but I survived, obviously, and eventually thrived.
Ooh, Boone's not gonna like that I'm gonna have to get the NCR out of Vegas. But maybe we can make this interesting. I want to upgrade Helios 1 and either get Archimedes online or send all the power to Vegas. Is there a way that I can use Archimedes and then send the power to Vegas? The OS is Windows 98.
Are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Why do you want to know?
Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there. The Lucky 38, I mean. And we were wondering if you could help us. If it's not too much trouble, of course.
The Mark 11... the Mark 1? The Mark 1 Securitron OS is actually Windows 8. And Windows 10 is the Mark 2. You been a Helios 1 yet? I think I have it unlocked. Or maybe I don't. I don't remember if I went there, but I never went in. How did you get enough money to enter the strip?
This is important enough to the followers that we scraped together the caps required for the credit check. And I'm staying at Vault 21, which is pretty cheap, for the strip anyway.
What does it involve?
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive
Well,
for
I
all
know
these
what's
years.
in Helios 1,
It could
but
be of
I
great
still
benefit
love
to the people we try to help.
Mr.
Many of whom suffer from hard to diagnose illnesses.
Mr. Fantastic, I think he's called. Mr. Fantastic is amazing.
Really? Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
Alright. So there's nothing really too bad about... So, my affiliation... I'm pretty good. The reason I'm helping Mr. House is because Mr. Roboto genuinely believes that this can help the Mojave, and he likes the idea of Mr. House's life being prolonged so much to help everybody else. He's basically a follower of the apocalypse, but he genuinely believes in Mr. House. He's not like a complete he's not a complete socialist like the followers of the apocalypse are. So he definitely believes in the autocracy that he promises. But maybe it can be interesting. Does that work? Log an access point to the Lucky 38 data networks for the followers of the apocalypse. Does it matter which one you bug? Oh! New perk! Okay, weapon handling, 2 points lower than normal. Nah. Fourth skill to be attack skill, which instantly raises it by 15 points. Nah. Oh! Better criticals perk. I can't pass up Meltdown. Well, nothing bad's gonna happen. We just gotta... Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen. This is just for science. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Nothing bad ever happens to me. Poor girl, she's just doing her job. Granted, her job sucks, but... yeah. I have to go fetch him. Wait, actually, what am I supposed to do now for Mr. House? Let's get into contact with the Brotherhood of Steel if we can, actually. Oh, Helios 1. It's Jacobstown. We could do Jacobstown. I like Jacobstown. Hidden Valley is right there. We have Khan's headquarters. Prim. Khan's text site. Mojave Outpost Charlie. Oh wait, just the Mojave Outpost. Nipton. Ranger Station Charlie. Good Springs. Prim. Where is Helios 1? It's Quarry Junction. Neil Shack. It's Vault 22. Get Rex 2. Oh, yeah! I do like Rex.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not
We could
open
do
to the
something
general
with
public.
the Kings. Yeah. I don't like the kings having like so much power in Freeside, but it could work. Let's go to Quarry Junction. I need to use the bathroom real quick. You come to a decision. Let's see whether or not we want to do like King's Quest or Quarry Junction, or maybe switch to another game.
Sounds like the NCR and the Legion are both gearing up for a fight. We've been seeing a lot more soldiers around.
Maybe the Brotherhood would be best, or you could go check off locations. Exploring is always fun. I could see if I could contact the Brotherhood. Getting some soda. I'm back! Well, let's go to Hidden Valley, see if we can start the Brotherhood Steel. This is... Okay, where is Hidden Valley? It's right here. Who keeps taking away my hotkeys? Alright. Oh, that is nice. What was a turpentine? I don't know where idea where I'm supposed to go. Did these people create the sandstorms? Have you done this before? Well, now I can actually do this. This is a load of bullshit. I'm gonna wait in here for like a little bit longer. Is the storm clear? Storm's still here, I see. Can't see shit. Just wait in the sandstorm. There we go. Oh, that's the other one. Unless that's the one I went into. Nope, different one. Okay. It's not available to me yet, which makes me very mad. So, trying to figure out where Helios 1 is. It's near Prim, if I'm correct. I know it's on one of the maps. AC Memorial. Source. Novak. Ah! Veronica, where is Veronica? Who is Veronica? How is Veronica? Is she alright? She could get you into the Brotherhood. Okay, where do I find her? .188 trading post. Where is that?
This is a restricted area. State your business.
I'm with the NCR. Anything I can do to help?
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building.
Boulder City,
He's been trying to get this place
11.
running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
Shouldn't there be more people than this defending the power plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else.
All right, then, Mr.
Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often.
Welcome to Snack's
prodding for
Snack
weaknesses
to the
mostly.
stream.
The reality is, if they really wanted
Never
it,
seen you before.
we'd all be dead.
Why was the Brotherhood of Steel here?
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
Why are you here and not on the front lines? Isn't that more important?
I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
Who knows which side the Legion's gonna hit?
On Tuesday, February 16 at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test of Arkham. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do the Ratchet and Clank scientist voice. On Tuesday, February 16 at 2 p.m., technicians will be running a test of Archimedes' connectivity with our plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors on the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon has ceased and all clear is given. We have death and dismemberment waivers from all employees on file and are not responsible for any accidents that should occur during this procedure. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. This is Chamberlain and whatever, something full bladder reporting. Concluding this experiment. Initial testing of Archimedes was success. This is scientist James T. Fullbladder reporting. The initial testing of Archimedes was a success, though not a qualified one. Unqualified one. Several minor systems were overloaded despite all precautions taken, and the 2.5 minutes of downtime following the test is something we can work on improving. The documents you are listening to is highly classified. If you're reading this, you are fired. More importantly, we received reports from nearby facilities that they experienced system-wide power fluctuations at the time of the test, notably the Black Mountain Communications Array and the military bunkers at Hidden Valley. We're going to make it a priority next time to prevent such collateral damage. The initial testing of Archimedes was a success, though not the... Oh wait, I already read this one. Brigadier General Scott Lowe of the U.S. Army will be the facilities starting next Monday and staying on site indefinitely. When Archimedes goes live, he will be the only person here allowed to authorize its use for anything other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it is expected of everyone that you observe thorough grooming and hygiene regimens that dress neatly while the General is with us. The General expects the best from all his men, and Poseidon men should be no different than the presence of such a fine and decorated soldier. Can I tell him? Poseidon Energy can I tell him? A Poseidon Energy publication for new employees. As a member of the Poseidon family, it will be natural for you to become enthusiastic about the incredible endeavors you'll be undertaking with us, and to want to tell others. But just a second there, my good man. Let's take a minute to consider what would happen if company information fell into the wrong hands, and whose hands those might be. Can I tell my wife? Well, let's say you do. You tell her not to tell anyone. Your bond is sacred, but a woman's idle tongue is the devil's plaything. No sooner do you leave for work the next day than she's on the phone telling her best friend Candy. Then Candy tells Gertie, Gertie tells Maxine, Maxine tells Lulu, and while Lulu is telling Doris, a Chinese agent posing as an American operator listens in, and the next thing she's on the line with the Forbidden City, sitting like a treasonous canary. The following day, you and your wife are bound in shackles, and China is sitting at the controls of our entire arsenal. Can't I tell my children? What father wouldn't want his kids to look up to him? Don't be that father. One day at school, Ivan Bulikov will get more than lunch money out of your kids. He'll have national secrets. And while they're parading him through Red Square as a national hero, your children will be working in forced labor camps right next to you and your beautiful young wife, who's now wrinkled and homely, since the communists have banned makeup because it expresses individuality. Can't I tell my drinking buddies? Surely, if there's somewhere safe a man can place his trust, it is with his other male friends. But how much do you really know about them? Are they your friends? Or comrades? Don't be too sure. Even the most transparent window can hide secrets when it's lined with iron curtains. Always remember, you are a member of two families now, and you have obligations to both. But your obligation to the Poseidon family is greater. Because while your children may misbehave, and your friends may change, and your wife may nag and cheat on you, Poseidon Energy will always be playing for and protecting your way of life. Don't tell anybody about anything about the projects of Poseidon Energy. When pressed, tell them that your job is repetitive and not worth discussing, but the company is nurturing and gives good benefits and is always looking for new talent. I should do audiobook reading. I wonder how much that pays.
Got business here.
There's the guy! There's the guy! It's Mr. Fantastic! Yeah!
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
That's right. I'm here for your job.
Ah, shit. Shit, man. I need this. Gotta pay the bills. And I'm addicted to a lot of different kinds of chems. I mean a lot.
You pay me a stack of caps right now, and I'll forget you have my job.
Aw, man. How am I supposed to buy chems now? Fine, here.
I can't believe that worked. Anyways, why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you?
You
I
just
got
paid
this
me.
under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
What job do you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
What are you... How did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
So you have no idea what you're doing?
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
How would someone retarget the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should the power go to the Strip and McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
Right. Alright, well, I'll go real on
Here.
mirrors.
You'll want this.
Oh.
It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
My interest in this place is scientific.
Then we have that in common. Whom do you typically work with?
This is your turf. For all I know, you could have killed me for my allegiance. Who are you with?
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn.
I won't. But you won't.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the followers of the Apocalypse over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
So, one of the unwritten rules about the followers of the Apocalypse is that whenever you're a member of the followers of the Apocalypse, and you talk about the followers of the Apocalypse, you have to say their name in full. You can't just call yourself the followers. You see, even I saying that just sounds weird. What more is there to this place on the power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
You think Archimedes is a weapon they built here?
Yes. And the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
The Brotherhood of Steel knew about Archimedes.
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
The NCR asked me to help about the plant's power output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past this. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Why would you trust me with this?
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
How should I reroute the power?
Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt. But resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice.
I'm gonna put it all to Vegas. The NCR doesn't know about the weapon.
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Oh. What's up, Day Killer? How you doing? Fixing a tower and building a giant death ray. Nah, I'm just fixing a tower. Oh. Whoa. I'll be fine. Actually, hold on. We're fine. Okay, that's same thing. Whoops. Reset mainframe. There we go. And the next one. Oh, how's it going? Come on. Looks good. Reset mainframe. There you go. There we go. Why are you sleeping outside? It's 10:23 a.m. in the middle of a solar array. You're going to be cooked alive. Alright, let's see. Actually. Sleeping outside is economical. Depends on if you're siphoning the Earth's energy or not. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't have that. In that case. That'll work. Well, let's see. Booth, point, spitting, bottle, toilet. It's not going to be toilet. Points. Bitten. Booths. Bottle. Energy in a bottle. Booths. Bitten. Don't know why that's the case. Deactivate turret system. Aha. Woo! Okay. Jesus. I have pulse grenades. That'll work. There we go. Toilet for sure. Yeah, that's definitely the password. Let's see what you got. Ashtray, garbage can. Let's see. Am I supposed to go that way? Huh. Wonder what it actually is over here. Oh wait, this is actually where I came in. Oop. Oh. Book. I don't know why I picked the ammo. Oh dear. What's over there? Something bad. Shit. Yay. Can use my laser RCW there. Sleeping cot. That sounds like a Mr. Gutsy. It's downstairs. Shit. Desk.
Ready to die for your country, you commie son of a bitch?
What?
How do you like that, you mother-loving commie?
I give him my laser RCW? Oh no. Oh shit, I'm out of plasma. My fusion cells. Oh. Where'd he die? Good enough. I think this is a shortcut. Yeah, that's what it seems to be. Seeds. Piece of scrap metal. There has to be scrap metal around. Plate, water fountain. I already checked the fridge. Milks. Desk. Pre-war money. Empty whiskey. Toolbox. Wrench conductor. And there's something upstairs. Oh, hello. This feels like a reference to War of the Worlds. What does he do? Oh, is he a maintenance bot? Can he fix the thing? Seems like he's fixing the thing. Yay. Then this is scientist James T. Fullbladder. If you this file is completely confidential. If you're reading this, you're fired. But it is successful launch of the Archimedes 2. We ought to be able to handle field trials with the handheld rangefinder within a few weeks. Our small-scale tests have already proven the viability of sending power as microwave radiation from the plant to a remote receiver and converting it back into a usable form. All that remains to extrapolate to the full scale and then prove out the long-range communication targeting system on the rangefinder. And I can go! Yay! Couldn't I have just climbed this thing all the way down? For it to operate properly, it would need to be activated during peak sunlight hours. A power configuration would need to be set up in the tower's mainframe, and 2 ground-level terminals would need to have an active uplink to the mainframe. Okay, it's just not at the peak sunlight hours. 9 AM to 3 PM. Alright, just casually wait. Basically a day. I wonder how Boone's staring. Don't mind me. Yeah. Ow. Murder time? Maybe. Ah. Oh, I broke it. 1 second. Hope you don't... Oh. Well, there's karma. Okay. I kind of want to play a different game now, to be honest. But... I have an idea. So... There is a game that was brought to my attention called Rogue. And I want to see how it ends. I mean, how it works. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't, like... Okay. 1 second. Welcome to Rogue. This is a battle-focused Pokemon fan game with roguelite elements. This game is not monetized, and we claim no ownership of Pokemon nor of the copyrighted assets used. The game is a work in progress, but fully playable. If the game runs slowly, please ensure hardware acceleration is turned on in your browser settings. I think I set myself as a boy. Oops. Okay. I have no idea how this works. From this screen, you can select your starters. I am a Pokemon fan. Depending. I haven't played much Pokemon games. I'm more of a fan game fan. But I like the idea of Pokemon and its work. Okay. Each starter has a value. Your party can have up to 6 members as long as the total does not exceed 10. How bad is the... Okay, that is loud. There you go. Much better. This is Mystery Dungeon music. I've heard good things about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I should play it. Or you can have up to 6 members as long as the total does not exceed 10. Okay. You can also select gender, ability, and form depending on the variants you've caught or hatched. The IVs for a species are also the best of every one you've caught or hatched, so try to get lots of the same species. Whenever I play Pokemon, I've never paid attention to how the game's mechanics work this intricately. Okay. Oh, you could go down to, like, 9, which I think is the latest. You should try Mystery Dungeon, and then randomize Mystery Dungeon. So I can only start as a starter. Well, I'm just gonna do Tepig first. That was my favorite. And I think we'll just work with these two first. Begin with these Pokemon. Let's see how this works. Fuecoco is a good one. Emmer Escape while awaiting input. The menu contains settings of various features. Tepig is the first starter Pokemon I had, I believe. Stat changes persist across battles as long as your Pokemon aren't recalled. Your Pokemon are recalled before a trainer battle and before entering a new biome. You can also view the stat changes for the Pokemon on the field by holding C or Shift. First on with its final echo is crazy. Okay. Oh, it's much faster. Oh. 3 random items. Consumables to Pokemon Hell items to passive permanent items. Uh-oh. Most non-consumable item effects stack in various ways. Some items will show up if they can be used, such as evolution items. You can also transfer held items between Pokemon using the transfer option. The transfer option will appear in the bottom right. You may purchase consumables, large variety. Set tech. How do I turn down the music? I'm excited to see how many floors you go. Doubles the chance of an encounter being a double battle for 5 battles. I already have 5. I should have captured that. 10 PP to remove. It's PP reaches 0. Sleep talk. I know this is probably a bad idea, but it's early enough that it doesn't really matter. What was the button for the thing? No, that's a new tab. Yeah, one pull isn't that bad. Oh, that's cool. Heat crash. Whoops. I guess we have it. Okay. Our first battle. Growth. Yeah. One second. Keys are still sticky for me. Growth. This is fine. Oh, game settings. Okay, much better. Now I can turn down the music. Good. What? Okay, I guess I accidentally did that. Sure, why not? Wait, did that heal my Pokemon? Did I just discover an exploit by accident? Oh, it just restarted the battle. Murder time. Yes. It is time of murder. Okay. I'm gonna try out this blaze heat crash thing. I don't know what heat crash does again. I don't really understand what I'm doing, so I'm not sure how this fits. I don't really know my typings. Yeah. Ah! People! Anyways. Let's play something else. So I came close to beating Age of Mythology soon. So I'm gonna try that out and watch you and see if you can all see me flex my skills with Egypt, you know? Oh, wrong one. Always a good time. Nice to see you, Catwater. Have a good night. I suppose that this will be the last thing that I do then. Maybe.
Greek and which image erect.
Ini tayo.
In which no.
Direct.
Enito. Gerek. Ayo. Ak.
Inegire. Ak.
Enito. IR.
Direct. UAE.
Gerek. Ayo.
Itchy.
In which. Entio. In which. Image erect. Ak. And which. Tayo. In which. No.
In which.
Entio. Ro en IR. No.
Let's see, over here, and there's this. It's 200, 200. We can do this.
Enito. And which. Entio. Which.
12, 200. Okay.
And which. Tayo.
Direct.
Enito.
Inegire.
This.
Entio.
In which. Ak. Inegire. In which. Tayo.
Gerek. Gerek. Enito.
In which. Inegire. Erifir. Inito. Direct. UAE. Tayo. In which. IR. EU refer.
Enito. Ayo refer. Tayo. Ayo refer. Image erect. Gerek. EU refer. Gerek. Ak. Bea. Greek. UIR.
Alright, we're good with this. We're good with the speed.
Rig. Grig.
The point is to outpace the enemy. And they are already about 100 points ahead of me. That is bad.
In wedge. In wedge. Into. Girej. Girej.
Work with that. I'm gonna do this. Do this. That.
Image erect.
In which you refer, I air.
Antio. Enito. Greek. Gereg. Entio. In wedge. UER. Bea. Image erect. In wedge. Grip I air. In wedge. And wedge. Gerek. Bea.
Finito. In which I air. Ak. Baya. Baya.
In wedge. Ak. UER. Enito. Tayo. UAE. Ayo repair. Gereg.
That.
Finito.
Oh, out of hazard space.
Entio.
In which you I refer. You refer. Ak.
Do that first.
In which ak tayo. You refer. You refer.
Greek. Girej. Entio.
Just obey the chaos.
UER. You refer. Gereg. And tayo. And which. Ayo refer. Tayo. Ayo refer. In wedge. And you refer. Gereg.
You obey that. Actually. Let's see, 2 over this way. They're already 200 ahead!
Grig. You I air.
Enito. And which.
Nah, we need to restart. Oh, we need a different map. Raw view Poseidon. We might be able to counter that. And food. Oh, this map sucks too, but we'll try and work with it.
UAE. Ayo repair. Tayo.
Wild animals needs food, so oh, that's good.
Greek.
Grig. Finito. Up.
In wedge. And which.
Good. Lure. Okay, that's annoying.
Image erect. Tayo. UAE.
Grig.
In wedge.
Grig. Up. Tayo. I air. In tayo. In which. No.
Entio. Girej. UAE. Refer. Entio. UER.
Grig.
There's my gold mine.
Grig. You refer. Tayo. I air. You I air. Up. Up. EU refer.
Inito, tayo.
Inito, no.
ANGEROUS.
Inito.
Inage erect. In wedge.
Inito, tayo.
Inito. EU refer.
ANGEROUS.
Rig, no.
In wedge.
And which?
If you click things really fast, they go faster. Not really.
Direct. Antio. ANGEROUS. Inage erect. Ak. Tayo. UER. Bea.
And which?
In wedge.
Rig,
In wedge. UAE.
Better map. Maybe I just suck. Okay, this is good. This is good. Very good.
Inito.
Inage erect. Tayo. Direct. Tayo.
Greek, tayo refer.
In which?
Direct.
Inito.
ANGEROUS. In wedge. Here refer. UER. Tayo.
Inito. UIR.
And UAE.
Greek.
In UAE. Direct. Tayo.
In which? No.
NTU.
And which? UIR.
In very fair.
Rig, rig.
Well, I think maybe this is the time when I should stop streaming. Just naturally. I mean, everybody's off, I guess. And so I think that just makes more sense. Alright, see you all later. Have a good night.